22nd of July 2007. I'm going to the airport to catch an airplane to Kenya. During the journey, my head is spinning. This is not an easy mission. Why? On one side, I'm heading to that country for an exciting project, but on the other side, there are some gloomy predictions. We are going to explore the value and usability of an internet platform on organic farming, which is aiming at small-scale farmers in rural Kenya. The idea is compelling and fascinating at the same time, making basic information available to those who truly need it to make a difference in their own life. Use modern technology to reach the unreached, because the old technology, such as paper-based technology, has not achieved to truly cover and reach the world. Didn't Arthur C. Clarke, the famous science fiction author, say already in 1980, "The appropriate technology for the developing third world is electronic digital technology"? It would be so great not only to make a true difference to rural people, but also to share the excitement with those currently cut off and ignorant of what is happening in the digital revolution. Yet, I've been working in this field for quite some time. I've had many talks on ICT for development, and had more briefings and conversations before and during this mission. I have encountered lots of mistrust and skepticism. The famous questions: is this a priority? Aren't we wasting time and money, as there would be so many more urgent things to be done? These people are not ready. It is not for them. How should they ever be able to deal with this? We are not yet there. There are still so many obstacles and problems to be resolved. People don't have access, don't have the literacy, don't have the resources and money, don't have the understanding. So don't create expectations which eventually you can only frustrate. In short, get serious and realistic. I think two things upset me. First, sometimes I believe to hear between the lines the proclamation, "primitive technology for primitive people." And secondly, the problems are not the questions as such, but that many people already have made up their mind and think to know the answer. So I dipped into the reality of rural farmers in Kenya, and what an experience that was. We took farmers and agricultural extensionists to internet cafes, where they saw a computer for the first time. And it took them 20 minutes to dive into the world of the internet, to learn how to move a mouse, and best of all, on the basis of the information they read, they had meaningful discussions on true issues which mattered to them. Farmers took their infested plants to the internet cafe and found solutions on how to deal with diseases, printed recipes for organic pesticides, and more. "All this information is in these machines, and the farmers don't know about it," shouted Beatrice Gichoni, Ministry of Agriculture Office of Kikambala, in dismay when she discovered the wealth of information on the Infonet. "Once you bite the machine, it's very easy to use," stated Melson Mwandusa Joni, crop officer in the Kilifi division. Japhet Munga from the Dungoni Farmer Field School said, "Now that we know it's ours, we will come again." And her colleague, Bonwesta Halama Mbunsi, made it more specific. "Finding an alternative solution here is easier than from the extension worker. They are often absent, but here we can come and go and get what we need." And we let serve old women from the Kinangop women's group Uhuru on the internet, said Monica Mvihaki Ndinguri. "A woman is a teacher of her own home, and women are the custodians of the homestead. For this reason, they need to know all about the internet and the information there. Therefore, women must be educated." And Bilha Wangiru added, Women should be educated. Anybody without information is just like a child. And the president of the Uhuru Women's Group, a 70-year-old lady, was so excited about what she had been practicing with her own fingers and eyes that she couldn't sleep the whole night after. She explained that she had never imagined she would experience something like this in her own life, and that she realized how powerful and important this was for her family and community. So here I was, coming across such an exciting reality, such a lot of positive attitude, willingness to engage, the opening of such a lot of potential and opportunities. Not in some fancy office, but here among poor farmers in rural Kenya. And my biggest problem was how to convey this message, this experience, this impression to those full of doubt, driven by critique and skepticism. And for me, my main issue to deal with became the attitude of certain people. If entirely computer illiterate farmers manage to deal with an internet site within 20 minutes, this challenges their assumptions in, for them, unacceptable ways, it seems. If I am more enthusiastic than critical, for them I seem to be more naive than credible. Don't try to tell them that ICT4D is appropriate technology if they have already made up their minds. Instead, I am expected to go doing research for them and confirm their proclamations. Yet, I learned an important thing about the people at the grassroots level. They are not spoiled by the cultural pessimism and technology criticism. Their recipe of success is to approach cutting-edge technology unprejudiced and full of expectation and joy.